Scotty, why are we always inappropriate on our videos? Oh, ew. Ew. I don't want to know what that looks like because it's a worst case scenario. Hey, what happened to your forehead?
I bashed myself with a wrench. I mean, isn't that what everybody good mechanic does? That they bash themselves on the head with something?
Well, I mean, if that's your fetish. So,
hey, whatever, you know.
Again, that these clowns at Beltec, move your hand.
Oh, hold on, let me get my...
Well, I'm trying to get a good shot of front facing back to actually make the vehicle correct because these guys
there we go. Okay.
Don't know what the hell they're doing. Look, there's the proof. Yesterday that was up here. At front, and guess what? This was way up here. Well, you guys all saw that in video. So anyway, Scotty had to redo this again this morning, which is annoying.
Yep, I love doing jobs twice.
Yeah. And then, of course, Beltec. I think I'll tag Beltec in this.
And
because I can.
When we reversed them.
It's not defamation because they did fuck up. We're true. It's not defamation if they're actually...
It's only defamation if you're lying. And we're not lying, and we're not trying to slander the company. Don't get me wrong. They make great products. Whoever made this particular setup
20 years
tagged
ago.
it wrong.
Yeah, because they can't read or measure. So, new shock on this side going in. We'll get the wheel on. We'll put it down.
And the
see
second...
where our bump stop is living, and I might have to trim them.
The second I disconnected the leaf spring on the other side, the rear end went boink.
Back where it's supposed to go?
Back where it's supposed to be.
Imagine that.
Because I sat there and struggled and did everything. I'm like, I know I'm doing this right. I know how to read. That says front. Now they haven't taught me colors yet, so we're getting there. Just give me some time. Numbers.
Is that
are
what you
next
call
month.
that? The orange jack?
Yes. Actually, I think it's pink.
It's all pink in the middle.
This is
I
true.
stole your line.
This is true. You did. You stole my line, bitch.
Carry on.
So
you're almost done here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have it down, and then once it's down, I'm gonna measure it again, and we'll verify that we're centered on the wheel. And then yes, I'm gonna go around the block and turn this baby around.
And then we'll jack up the front and do the front.
Yep. All right, good job, Scotty. Scotty, would you look at that?
I know, right?
When you don't follow their directions and put it in supposedly backwards,
it's exactly the way it's supposed to be.
It fits where it's supposed to be. Wow. Imagine that.
Yep.
What a bunch of idiots at Beltec. Sorry.
You know, it is what it is.
Well, they owe Sam some money.
Yep. Yeah.
Take a look where the bump stop is. Where the witness marks were, where it's supposed to fucking be.
Ow.
Oh, that's your head. Be careful.
Yeah. Ow. Oh, and what did I catch? The dot.
Yeah. But look, the bump stop is where the witness mark for the bump stop is.
It's supposed to be, yep.
Yeah. Imagine that.
And they are completely in reverse.
Yep. They are completely labeled backwards.
Yep. Which
we now know is 100% true. So, yeah. Good job. Well, you're here. You be the voice of not so reason. Okay, so as you can see, we've already replaced our tie rods with our Heims and our extended studs so we can do our bump steer and get the steering geometry correct. A lot of people put drop spindles on these, which that fucks up everything. So this way you don't change your spring rate, you don't change anything. You can run stock type shocks still. We just run a ball joint that's rebuildable with a longer stud. So the
stud.
Yeah, so the longer stud moves the wheel location upward in the wheel well without changing the lower control arm location, thus lowering the car. This is, Circle Track 101. This is what street stocks and late models and everybody run for our bump steer, roll center, all that. Usually mostly our roll centers. But on the street, it's actually a convenient way to lower the car without fucking things up. So we just pressed this out, and we pressed in our new one. I just was getting...
Let me show them the old one.
Oh, yeah, here.
Said
There is some up and down free play.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's
28,000 miles, but I think it's been greased once.
And, I mean...
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of that's probably from us pressing it out, though, too. But doesn't matter. So this is going in. I'm just setting the preload now. And then we're going to put the lock nut on it. And then we're going to set the spindle down, put our castle nut in, and then we're done on this side and go to the other. Happy, Scotty? All right, so Scotty had a real blast getting the shocks out. Because what was happening? The shaft was spinning?
Yeah, somebody over-tightened the shocks.
Well, it must have been the guy at GM 21 some odd years ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to use a nut splitter on the uppers with almost no room to do anything, and now I finally got it to split, but it didn't split all the way, so now it's being a you-know-what to get out.
Yeah, but you're getting it. So I'm going to put our new front shocks in. Here they are. Putting them in. Nice. Nothing special. Doesn't need anything special. Don't need to waste money on $300-400 set of shocks for nothing. Because we did not change the location or length of the shock. Because we're lowering with the lower ball joint stud. Got our steering all in and mocked up. Once we get everything down, we'll straighten the wheel. We'll get our toe close. And then we can adjust our bump and then set the toe. All right, now that we have our shocks in, everything's all in, greased. You can see my little mark here. I went 6 threads down from the top just to make a good starting point for setting our bump. Got the other side the same spot. I just got to bring the nut up on the bottom. And then we can put the wheels on, center our steering wheel, and get our toe set. I think we're going to be pretty good. All right, getting ready to test drive. After we got everything done, we set the toe best we could. Let's go for a drive. All right, so I drove her, and dead nut straight's about right there. So I'm just gonna do one little adjustment. So I'm gonna pull both our wheels this way, which will square this back up. All right, so our last little test drive, to go straight, it was like this. So I made an equal adjustment on both tie rods, the same amount of turns. We should be dead on, baby. Because I know these GMs. Look at that. All right, that was perfect. Went down Valdivia. No hands on the wheel completely straight. Like 20 to 45, 50. Tracked perfectly straight, dead on. Drives like a dream, handles well. Look at that. I'm gonna measure the heights from where Sam had them prior. We'll do that quick with a tape measure. And then we're gonna put this baby away. But I think we're good, Sam. She's looking sick. I'm happy.